Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is Ian Valliere, the version that he did bring to the New York Pro 2020. Just this year, he took the title and he is on the road to the Olympia event. But did you realize that he already competed at the Mr. Olympia event here in 2018? And you'll notice, I am going to do a comparison between these two versions. You'll notice I used the front double bicep pose for the New York Pro. I couldn't find one, gosh darn it, for the Olympia version for Ian, which is strange. I'm sure somebody will send one to me on Instagram, or I hope they do anyway. And there was no crab position like this one here for the New York Pro, and he looks pretty good, I have to say, for his Olympia debut, his showing. So let's have a little comparison, beginning with the front lat spread between these two versions to see what type of improvements Ian did make, or lack thereof. And I have to say, structurally speaking, and to my knowledge, you can't do this, but structurally speaking, it looks like he has widened his clavicle width, his shoulder width, or at least in the pecs. I believe he's crunching his pecs together, maybe creating some unnecessary cleavage, perhaps, in the Olympia version. But anyway, aside from that, his chest, his upper body, his lats look a little bit more filled out. I know the lighting, not very favorable to this color that he is. He's very, very dark, it seems, at the Olympia, and a lot lighter. He looks red like a lobster here at the New York Pro. But aside from that, his legs look twice as big. I mean, maybe I get the sizes incorrect, but they look twice as big here at the New York Pro. But his conditioning, we'll see from the back shots, could be a little tighter for the New York, or for the Olympia version. Let's go to the side. And unfortunately, he is striking the pose a little bit different. Apologize. And in a comparison like this, you really want them to be hitting it the exact same way. His arms, you can't really tell, but they look a little bit bigger, I think, maybe at the New York Pro. But really, it's hard to tell. The pec, the chest, it looks more broader for the New York Pro, but it looks rounder and fuller. It's a strange situation where he seems to have a more narrow clavicle for the Olympia version. Legs look outstanding and well conditioned for the Olympia. That points the finger of conditioning and conditioning edge, perhaps, which we will see, like I said, from the back shots. That's the only real true test. The other side shot, the side pose, he is hitting this. I mean, I like what he's doing. He's throwing his calf back, but let's face it, it's not Dorian-esque, his calf. I mean, if it was, I would like it a whole lot better, but maybe just stick with what you're doing at the New York Pro, and that's obviously what he's doing. But those legs look dry and conditioned, but if you really take a good scope look, his legs do look bigger for the New York Pro. I'm sure I might incorrectly size this one because he is bending so far at the knee, so I had to make him a little bit shorter for the New York Pro. The arms, the bone length, things of that nature are about the same, so I don't know. I like the conditioning. I like the abs, even the chest of Ian Valliere of the 2018, and he placed 14th, guys. 14th. I don't even think the judges even looked at him. All right, here it is, the test, the true test, and wow, look at the bum, the badonkadonk. He has a soggy donk, like Nick Strength and Power said, soggy, and it is, because he has striated glutes. Now, to be honest, he has developed his back a little bit better, his lower lat insertions, a little bit more meat. But of course, when you diet down to get that striated glutes like he has at the Olympia, you're probably going to lose some mass. Rear double bicep, no different. Just as striated and as dry as the day is long. I'm here to tell you, Ian Valliere, he looks well conditioned. So obviously, he needs not take anybody's advice. He needs to take his own advice. Whatever you did to achieve those glutes, Ian, do that again at the Olympia, and you're really going to turn some heads, because I do believe that he did put on some muscle. His legs look bigger, his back looks a little bit more filled out in the lat spread. Looks pretty darn good here for the Olympia version. But anyway, unfortunately, this is a different most muscular, of course. He's occupying a whole lot more space nowadays at the New York Pro. Like I said, his clavicle has been widened. But in all seriousness, he's holding his delts inward. He's creating that cleavage. The pecs, he's creating more pecs, but that makes him more narrow and more small. And like I said, if it's a size game, he's definitely doing his job. Like I said, he's occupying more space here, showing the abs better, and his legs look a whole lot better as well. But anyway, guys, there's no ab and thigh to speak of, that is. Very blurry pictures. And there was no front double bicep comparison, but we are going to finish. A little bit of bonus, I guess. This is a side relaxed comparison, and this is a very fair comparison. He just looks shinier. His oil, his tan, it just looks so much better. And holy cow, look at the size of his bulge there at the Olympia version. What a wiener. Of course, he's probably stuffing like Kevin Levrone used to. And usually I wouldn't take note of something like that, but he's flat as a pancake there at the New York Pro and Boner City for the Olympia version. Wow, what a wiener. Huge. Dektrick Lewis. Anyway, guys, the funny thing is he should know more about conditioning now, but it appears he has nailed it at the Olympia version. At the Olympia 2018. His conditioning, the glutes, and the thin skin. Of course, he did put on that muscle. I do believe he put on some on the legs and the back. So repair your conditioning and you can really, turn some heads at the Olympia and get a little bit of a high placing. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already and all that good stuff. But don't forget, have a fantastic day.